everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
There's one thing that I like about how you give your game. It's not like you don't have to bash nobody. Like you don't have to bash the woman. You don't have to bash the man to get your point across. And if you listen slowly, you can pick it up. And a lot of people don't pick that up. So I really like that's what I like about your content. It's like
Yeah, I
you
feel
giving.
like. Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. I'll say you're giving a lot of men game, and it's not to put them down, but it's really to boost them up.
Yeah, man. All I'm talking. I'm like, man, how could you hate on what I'm saying? My only message is the message of the game, and that's you have value. Recognize your value. Everything start with the man. If you got a rotten broad, guess what? You can't blame the broad. You either accepting that because you feel like you that and you need to get rid of her, or you need to level up and catch a better broad. So what I grew up with in the game, it was all about the man having value as a man, having knowledge as a man, being a certain caliber of man, and everything else falls in place. And a lot of things on the internet is the women this, the women that. In the game, it was never about the woman. You can't in the game, if I would come to my uncle like with a problem, oh, this broad is doing this broad is doing that. Oh, well, she did this, so I'm gonna do this. He would tell me, don't let me ever hear you say something like that. Because for you to
Hmm.
say she did this, so you're gonna do that, what you're saying is how you behave as a man is predicated on what she does as a woman. It don't matter what she does as a woman, you always remain a man and do what you know is right. And you know what that does? That keeps the broad as small as your pinky nail because she knows that you move in a way that's righteous, that she's not. You don't do what you do based on what the woman does. You do what you do based on what the man does. And if she decides to do some foul stuff, that's on her. But that don't change what you are. So what I came up with, it's all integrity. It's all about the man. It starts with you. It starts with the head. And these women are out of place because the man is out of place. My uncle would tell me when a man is in his rightful position, a woman will be in his rightful or in her rightful position. And these days, the man is out of position because he was never taught how to be a man. He would tell me, a man, a male is a gender, a man is a position. To be an adult male, you just have to be alive. But to be a man, it's a position, and a position it has requirements. And most of these dudes have never heard that, so therefore they don't understand the requirements. They don't understand most of the time, and I'm not saying every time, but most of the time, the reason why that woman is out of line is because you are out of line. You are the example. You are not moving in a righteous, respectable way in every way. You think just because she doesn't say anything, she doesn't see it. She sees your inconsistencies. She sees your flaws. She sees that you're an addict to weed. So she sees that you were a trick when you got her. She sees how you gossip on the phone. She sees how you say you was going to go to the gym and didn't do it. She sees how you said you were going to start that business and you didn't. She sees how you don't hold your word to yourself. She sees how you lie, cheat, sneak around like a little broad, don't keep it real. So her actions towards you are reflective of the lack of respect she has for you because you're not operating as a real man. But these dudes just want to say, oh, these women act like that. And then I'll take it a little bit further. Most women are dealing with men who do all the things I just said. So in her perspective, for every man that she's ever been with, men ain't shit. So when I get with a woman, I understand she's never been with me before. She's been with a bunch of suckers who was doing whatever it took to get her, lying, cheating, sneaking, acting a different way than they actually are. So therefore, I have to have a little bit of understanding since she's never met me. It might take some time before she has appreciation for me. So, but a couple months down the line, if I could stand her little bit of attitude, by me living in front of her, showing her how a real man operates with integrity, with real strength, with real consistency. When she sees a real man living in front of her long enough, a light bulb will go off and like, damn, I'm fucking with a real man. Then the appreciation comes in. Then the submission comes in. So it all goes back to the man. And that's what I was taught in the game. And that's what I see is missing from this online thing about women. It's all about the woman or it's all about the money. And in the game, it was never about the money. The woman has to respect me irregardless of that.
Everyday people. Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.